play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So it's the Wizards now. 9-point game. Getting underway now in the second half. And here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Barnes kicks to Fox. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here is Russell. And he drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell against George. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And now, yep, this will be a coach's choice.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Whitmore with it, and now by Barnes. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Spurs leading by 7. Vassell outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's off the Charlotte format for this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kickoff in midair. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Watkins, Castle covering. Good work there as it goes.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Fox. Rebound, Washington. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She's pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Wizards trail by 5. They set the pick. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists in the game.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Carrington drops in the layup for 2. Carrington's got the game tied up here for Washington. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Coulibaly against Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Releases from 15. Rebound, Washington. Coulibaly's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Outside, Fox. And the Spurs another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Carrington with the ball. He's got 12. Pass to George. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Johnson for 3. Rebound, Washington. Here's Carrington. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
On the wing, Whitmore, covered by Barnes. And it's Whitmore missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Wizards trail by 3. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Carlton Carrington. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Castle against Coulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Off target with his 3. Washington shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Now Carrington. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Castle. Barnes kicks to Johnson. It's up a 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Carrington. Johnson against Coulibaly. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Riley. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Fires it up. Castle misses. The Wizards with the lead. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Dives to the hoop. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team.
And the first one at the line is good. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And San Antonio shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Here's Carrington. And it's Harper with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting at 51%. Really solid. Back to Castle. Vassell kicks to Olynyk to the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Russell, and a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Wizards. Reese.
9 seconds left to play in the third. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Russell, and it's Watkins in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Olynyk, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Russell. Hands the 12-footer.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Fox dishes to Johnson. Stolen away. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Reese, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Master Olynyk. Vassell, the bounce pass. Johnson from outside. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Champagnie, guarded by Fox, to take the lead. And he goes in for the dunk. Boy, right down. The wire here, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a win.
Pass to Johnson. And here is Vassell. To the inside. Here's Cornette. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Driving in, Watkins, and he makes good on the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
San Antonio substitution.
Pass to Cornette.
Harrison Barnes.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Cornette. Clock at 6. Barnes passes to Cornette. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 1.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
You never want to foul Russell. He's pretty much automatic at the line.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Fox from outside. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Riley. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Inside, here's Cornette, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. There's the screen, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Stephon Castle comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Harper in for Fox.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, Russell. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. And so Russell hits them both. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Coulibaly against Castle. Coulibaly, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Wizards. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell against Harper. Russell inside. That's good for George on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Outside Harper. On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on George. Back to Castle. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Russell kicks to George. Pass to Whitmore. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Castle now top of the key. Back to Wembanyama. And here is Harper. He's guarded by Russell. Russell against Harper. On the wing. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Dalton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
All right, Allie, thank you. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now Wembanyama. The shot is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Wizards trail by 8. Now Carrington. Coulibaly with a screen on Fox. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The 3 goes down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Coulibaly against Castle. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio leading by 9. Outside Fox. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Carrington with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Outside Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Fox takes the shot. The putback, sees him with the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that. I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the billin'. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on a lack. Man, I been in the back with the in the stores. I been out front with the thugs and the guards. I been on the yard with the and I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of this the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. We can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before 2. We can hit my go get some. You still wanna kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a good buy. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the out. You still in my delt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Party hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hits, play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers. With these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in the building and I'm feeling my.
All right, Charlotte, let's meet your Hornets starting five.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Bilal Coulibaly out there with George. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Bridges. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Deflected! Right side, Young. Drains the triple.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Coulibaly, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
On that drive there, you can see Bridges anticipating the resistance and the contact and still managed to stay focused on getting into the shot.
Bridges hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Young misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Knipple. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. And that makes it a tie ball game.
But off the catch, White has a very quick release.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Sarr with a screen on White. Young, the pass to Sarr. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Sarr.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And the Wizards making a change here. Davis is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Nicholas Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. And here's Miller, covered by Carrington. Beyond the arc. Davis with a rebound. The Wizards with a lead. Outside Carrington. Drives to the hoop. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the inside. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Young against White. Young, the pass to Sarr. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Sarr's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Davis. No points so far. That one goes. Count it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Checked in for White. Hornets trail by 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper.
No hesitation that time. Man just went for it.
And Young has got the ball here for Washington. Here's Carrington. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Sarr a screen. It's George with the drive. Sarr misses. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Knipple. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Young looking around. Takes it inside. Sarr. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Saar's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young finds Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
On the wing man, guarded by Young. Pass to Bridges. It's rebounded by Washington.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Outside Young. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys with this nice family environment here at the desk, it's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
And Charlotte making a change here. Salon's checked in. And then for Washington, Coulibaly comes in for Sarr. And it's Johnson in for Carrington. Down low, here's Diabate, and he makes it on the layup. Now just a 4-point Wizard lead.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And that one's good. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you, BA.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Man, the pass to Bridges. Here's Knipple. Davis with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Hornets trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Knipple. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Washington leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Man. Out to Bridges. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Washington Wizards, now holding a 12-point lead. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Trey Mann out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
He does not get the second one. Hornets trail by 12. Now man. Williams a screen on George. Miller. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Stolen by Miller with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside Carrington. The baseline J is on the way. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Left side Williams. Fires for 3. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Williams. Miller's got 7 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Hornets trail by 9. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. White, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Wizards. Whitmore's checked in for George. And for the Wizards, they're shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Coulibaly. They set the screen. Inside. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic has gotten his first basket of the night. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sean, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Washington leading by 9. Right side Carrington. Pass to Russell. Back to Carrington. It's hauled in by White. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now Coulibaly. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in. White looking it over. Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kept alive. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Miller can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 9. Pass to Carrington. Hornets with the rebound. And with the new CBA Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their roster.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Knipples checked in for Mann. And then for Washington, Davis, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Sarr comes in for Coulibaly. And it's Young in for Carrington. Pass to Knippel. Here's Salon. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Miller. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Puts it up from 15. Young misses. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Knippel. Three-pointer. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds in the game. Sarr with a screen on White. Young on the drive. Outside for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Green's checked in for Charlotte. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's see those fans move. You got to dance like
Johnson, he's checked in for Russell. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
Remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. George, he's checked in for Washington.
You know, it's hard to have too many athletes on the floor. I mean, Josh Green gives you that and some toughness as well, especially at the defensive end.
Stolen by Young. To the inside, Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Green finds White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Knippel. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Green. Outside White. Launches it from deep. Charlotte, no good that time either.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Sarr misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the wing, Green. Down low. Here's Salon. And it's rejected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And here are the Hornets now, down by 12.
He was shooting well at the beginning, but he's getting less and less consistent now.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Sarr with a screen on White. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's Bridges. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Young. Pass to George. To baseline Jay. Drained it for 2 points. George has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big plays.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. And they've yet to find the match.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Washington. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
George's shot is off. All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Solange. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Whitmore's checked in for Washington. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 17 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
White drives in. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, BA. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Russell's checked in for Johnson. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, BA, a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And both free throws good for Young. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort. For Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points. So thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Hornets.
What they're doing tonight?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And so in the game for Washington, Sarr out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 2.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Coulibaly. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets trail by 20. Right side White to the middle. Tries to break his ice. And it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miller's got 15 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Young with it. He's got 21. And that one's good. Young's got 23.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And there's a foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this has been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
And Washington making a change here. Davis is checked in. Shot's good by Carrington.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Diabate.
I got yours.
Here's Miller. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Keyshawn George.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Whitmore's checked in for George. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Hornets trail by 20. And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
It's intercepted. Outside Whitmore. Here's Carrington. Gets the three to fall. Carrington's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
White for three. It's rebounded by Washington. Left side, Whitmore. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Young, the pass to Davis. Stolen by Bridges.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Ball stolen. Sarr down low. He's against Bridges. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by Whitmore.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Wizards leading by 23. Davis with a screen on Miller. To the paint. Davis hits. Davis has got 12.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Young. Pass to Johnson. Takes the three. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
White with a steal. Stripped away. And it's Washington on the break. The finish! Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller on the wing, down low. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And Carrington, here we go. And down it goes, 2 points. Carrington's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Here's Carrington. Comes up empty down low. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Diabate. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Pick works well there, but the defense. Left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Washington. And the Wizards with possession here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Knipple. He's got 5. Outside man. Here's Diabate. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 22. Here's Whitmore. Outside for Russell. Sends it home from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
Here's Russell. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Bridges. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. 16 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
The Hornets making a switch here. Salon's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Wizards leading by 22. Here's Russell. Pass to Coulibaly. Knipple with the rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 41% in this game. Inside. Here's Salon. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Williams is checked in for Diabate. Shot by Johnson, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Johnson against Miller. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key, and he drops that one in. Miller's got 21 points in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Green's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Washington, Sarr's checked in for Coulibaly. George comes in for Whitmore. And it's Young in for Russell. Sarr with a screen on Miller. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Williams, a screen on Johnson. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
From the line. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Huge night for Miller. We're seeing exactly why he went second overall. Brandon can take over a game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Miller outside. Right side, Williams. Pass to Salah. Here's Mann. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Mann's got 7 points.
Mann doing a nice job of creating offense that time with the midi.
Young. Now Davis. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 14.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. They're feeling great. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Josh Green, Trey Mann out there with Kobe White. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Salon in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the Hornets 5. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Back to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. All sorts of time. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by George. White against Young. It's rebounded by Washington.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And finished off by Sarr.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, off the bounce, Green has such a quick first step.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. They grab their own miss. That shot off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Bridges. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
You know, if you're going to foul Davis, you better make it a hard one. AD is so strong.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Washington. And
both free throws good from Davis. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges, rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. It's scooped up, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team.
And he drops the first. Diabate's checked in for Green.
George. 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 41%. Here's Salon. Checked by Davis. Pass to Man. And here's Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's 12 points for Miles Bridges.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Davis with a screen on White. Young, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Assisted.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
White with it, and it's Young picking him up. White, the pass to Man. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
White against Young. Davis with a screen on White. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love. so much.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Bridges, and Miller subbed in for White. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Washington will go for a different look here. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sarr. Coulibaly comes in for Anthony Davis. Whitmore's checked in for George. And it's Carrington in for Trae Young. To the middle. Stolen by Miller. Here's Diabate. Here's Salong. Coulibaly defending. And that one's good. Man.
Corner pocket Trae for man. Stretching out that defense.
Here's Carrington driving to the basket. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Man's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Salong. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
You know, one of the things I like about Man, his head is active. That thing is on the swivel. He's always looking for the best opportunity.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for the Hornets, Bridges, he's checked in for Salon, and it's White in for Man. They set a pick. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Right side Carrington. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
It's stolen, and the Wizards on the break. Out to the right wing. Bridges on the double. Here's Whitmore outside. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Here's Diabate. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Diabate's got 24 points.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. Get your feelings hurt.
Carrington. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Pass to Diabate. Outside White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Diabate's shot is good.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Wizards leading by 13. And here's Carrington. And Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
It's Bridges on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody. You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. No good. Hornets trail by 12. Now here's White. Here's Bridges. White outside. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
It makes his presence felt from distance, Kobe White.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Washington will go for a different look. Here, Sar's checked in for Vukcevic. Davis comes in for Koulibaly. Johnson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Young in for Carrington. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
You know, it's tough trying to break Young's concentration. Even when you rough him up, he stays focused on the rim.
Hornets trail by 9. Outside Bridges. Now Miller. Johnson with a double team. Clock at 6. Here's White. Shoots a 3. Davis pulls it down. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Outside Sarr. Now Johnson. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. Outside Bridges. Lets it go from 14. Cleared away by Davis. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 9-point game. Now here's Sarr. He's covered closely. Banks it home. Big shot.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Miller outside. 9 feet out. Davis pulls it down.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Now George. Buries it from outside.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Oh, nice setup for the slam.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Young. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we present
Thank you.